Good morning. Welcome everyone. Happy Monday morning if you're watching live. I am Miss Rachel and this is our friend Curious George. We're here at the William Jeanes Memorial Library and we welcome you to Virtual Storytime. We are so happy to have you joining us, whether it's Monday morning or later, any other time. I will let you know that while we are still doing virtual story times, we also have in-person story times outside at the library every week. So check out our website or here on our Facebook page and you can see when those are happening and what the guidelines are and how you can get registered. But we are ready to enjoy some fun here today. We'll start as always with our welcome song to say good morning to all of you. Then we'll read our first book together. And remember what I said last time, friends, or the time before, I can't stop finding books about birds. I'm so into birds this season. So I have another bird book for you right here. And then we will do a silly song together. Then we will read another book together. That one's not about birds, but I think you'll like it. And then when we get here, we're going to do our shaker song. So let me put my shakers here. So you know when we get there, that's when it's time to get out your shaker and get ready to shake. You can get something ready to shake now if you like, so you're ready when we get there. And it doesn't have to be shaker eggs like I have. It could be anything at all that makes a sound when you shake it in your hand. Or it could just be your hands because you can shake those too. Then when we get here, we will do a scarf song. And of course, finally, we will end by me blowing bubbles to send you off on your way. So once again, if you are watching live, feel free to put your child's name in the comments so I can say hi personally. Otherwise, let's get started and sing hello. Let's say hello to our friends, our friends, our friends. Say hello to our friends, we're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to everyone, everyone, everyone. Say hello to everyone, we're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to George, George, George. Say hello to George, we're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to Miss Rachel, Miss Rachel, Miss Rachel. Say hello to Miss Rachel, we're glad I'm here today. I'm glad I'm here today. Let's say hello to all of you, all of you, all of you. Say hello to all of you, we're glad you're here today. Let's say hello to our friends, our friends, our friends. Say hello to our friends, we're glad you're here today. We are so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining us. Let's get started by reading our first book, which remember I said is a bird book. So let me pull over my reading chair so I can get nice and close and show you the pictures. Now this book does not have a very creative name. It's just called Birds. This one is by Kevin Henkes. Illustrated by Laura Dronzek. That means Laura Dronzek made the beautiful artwork, the pictures. She is the illustrator, and Kevin Henkes is the author of Birds. Look at that. Most of the time when we read words, they go like this. But the cover of this book has the title going down. Birds. That makes it stand out, doesn't it? Birds. This book is published by Green Willow Books. Lots of beautiful illustrations before we even get to the beginning of the story. In the morning, I hear birds singing through the open window. birds can be yellow or blue or brown or red or even green, I think. Sometimes they are so black that you can't see their eyes or their feathers, just their shapes. Birds can be big or little. Do you know what this is? A hummingbird. Hummingbirds are so small and so fast that it's hard to really see them. This big one is a flamingo. They can be big or small or any size in between, like the birds on this page. And maybe you recognize some of these birds. A seagull, an owl. Do you know what those other birds are? So many different kinds of birds. Once, I saw 7 birds on the telephone wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They didn't move. And they didn't move. And they didn't move. I looked away for just a second. And they were gone. If birds made marks with their tail feathers when they flew, think what the sky would look like. Can you imagine that, my friends? If birds' tail feathers were crayons or markers and the sky was their canvas or their paper, and when they flew, they left their color. What an amazing piece of art that would be. If clouds were birds, the sky would look like this. Or this. These are daytime clouds that look like birds and nighttime clouds that look like birds. Sometimes in winter, a bird in a tree looks like one red leaf left over. Can you see that red bird? What would the red leaf be left over from? From the fall, from the autumn season, when the leaves turn from green to different colors like red. But that's not one red leftover leaf, is it? It's a bird. If there are lots of birds in one tree and they all fly away at the same time, it looks like the tree yelled, "Surprise!" If I were a bird, I'd ask where all the other birds go. when it's stormy and they can't get home to their nests. Here are all the birds on a beautiful sunny day. Can you see all the different birds in these pages? Enjoying the sunshine and the blue sky. But where do they all go when it's stormy? That's what we could ask a bird if we were a bird. What do you think this child is doing? That's a good thought. I wonder if they are pretending to be a bird, just like this bird up in the sky. Do you like to pretend to be a bird sometimes? I do, but I still haven't figured out how to fly. The closest I can come is jumping off a diving board into the water. That's one way we can pretend to fly. My friends, we are going to do a song, and the song as I learned it has a fish and a frog, but I wanted to add some more creatures that remind me of summertime and springtime. So I added some verses that I made up. They're a little silly, about bees and what else? Birds. So you're going to recognize probably the beginning 2 verses of this song, and then you can join me as you learn 2 verses that I added, that I made up. Let me take a sip of coffee on this Monday morning. All right, this song is a good song for practicing different ways to use our lips and our mouths to make different sounds. So we start like this. I went the little green frog one day. I went the little green frog. I went the little green frog one day, and his eyes went blink, blink, blink. But we know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. We know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na. They don't go ah. Now you already know what a silly song this is, because what do frogs really do? Ribbit. Ribbit. That's right. They don't say ah, and they don't say sha-na-na-na-na. But that's one reason I like this song, because it makes up silly stuff and it's fun. So that's the first verse, the frog. The next verse is the fish. Bloop, bloop, went the little blue fish one day. Bloop, bloop, went the little blue fish. And you can see how this helps us practice ways to make words and sounds with our mouths. We go bloop, 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 went the little blue fish one day. Bloop, bloop, went the little blue fish. Bloop, bloop, went the little blue fish one day, and its eyes went blink, blink, blink. But we know fish go kissy, kissy, kiss, kissy, kissy, kiss, kissy, kissy, kiss. We know fish go kissy, kissy, kiss. They don't go bloop, bloop, bloop. Do fish give kisses? Well, sometimes their lips look like this. Can you do that with your lips? It's a little tricky, but they're not really giving kisses, are they? And bloop, bloop is kind of like like the sound of the bubbles that they might make under the water. So, frogs, fish. Remember I said I added some things? How about bees? Beep, beep, went the little red bee, not bee. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Now I made up a verse and now I forgot it. All right. It is so Monday morning, y'all. All right, let's try again. Beep, beep, went the little red bug one day. Beep, beep, went the little red bug. Beep, beep, went the little red bug one day, and its eyes went blink, blink, blink. But we know bugs go buzz, busy, busy, buzz, buzz, busy, busy, buzz, buzz, busy, busy, buzz. Does that tickle your tongue and your lips to make that sound? It does mine. We know bugs go buzz, busy, busy, buzz. They don't go beep, beep, beep. Now some bugs go busy, busy, buzz. That's why I was thinking of bees, because we do think of bees going buzz, but lots of bugs go buzz. Do any of them go beep, beep? No. What a silly song. Now the last verse, I forgot to take this down. Another one I made up to add birds, because I'm so into birds lately, actually is the most realistic of all of our verses. Tweet, tweet, went the little blue bird one day. Tweet, tweet, went the little blue bird. Tweet, tweet, went the little blue bird one day, and its eyes went blink, blink, blink. But we know birds go la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. We know birds go la 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 la. They don't go tweet, tweet, tweet. So it's a little bit silly, because some birds do make a sound that sounds like tweet, tweet. I've never heard a bird make a sound like, except maybe a woodpecker, but they're not doing that with their tongue. They're doing that with their beak. Birds make all kinds of different sounds, don't they? And some of them sing la 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 la. Very silly song. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, and we can practice that ah sound. I went the little green frog one day. I went the little green frog. I went the little green frog one day, and its eyes went blink, blink, blink. But we know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. We know frogs go sha-na-na-na-na. They don't go ah. Lots of silly ways to practice making sounds and moving your lips and your mouth and your tongue. Those are all good skills to practice. All right, my friends, let's read our next book, which has nothing to do with birds or even animals. George is going to move over here so I can get a little closer to you once again. Just discovered this book and I love it. It's called A Perfectly Messed Up Story. Now, the way the title is written, it used to say A Perfect Story. And then someone added with crayon letters some more to say A Perfectly Messed Up Story. This is by Patrick McDonnell. And Patrick McDonnell wrote the perfectly messed up words in this story and made the illustrations, the artwork. What makes this book perfectly messed up? Let's find out. This is Louie's story. Once upon a time, little Louie was skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, he sang. For in his heart, Louie knew everything was just... Hey! Hold on! What's that? Sniff, sniff. What does that look like to you? Lick, lick. A jelly stain? How did that get there? This isn't right. Who would eat a jelly sandwich while reading my book? Plop. Oh no. Jelly and peanut butter? Ah! The chunky kind? Hey, hey, hey! Somebody's fingerprints are all over this. Oh no! What next? You see on this page something besides the peanut butter and jelly and fingerprints? Orange juice? Ah! My story is getting all messed up. We need to show some respect here. Books are important. They teach us stuff, and they inspire us. Now, can I please get on with my story? Thank you. Okay, from the top. Once upon a time, little Louie went skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Tra-la-la. You have got to be kidding. This is awful. Quick, get a paper towel. Rub, rub, rub. Careful, careful. Ah! It didn't come off. It just smeared it. This is the worst thing ever. What am I going to do? Once upon a time, stop! Forget it. My story is ruined. It's all over. I'm just in a messy old book that will end up in some garage sale. A book no one will ever want, read, or love. I give up. Go on without me. This is Louie's story. Who cares? Once upon a time, little Louie went skipping merrily along. Tra-la-la, 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 he sang. Oh, life was so much simpler back then. For in his heart, Louie knew everything was just... What? Just what? fine. I'm still here. You're still reading. And it is a pretty good story. Messes and all. So come on, let's finish this. This is Louie's story. I love it. And nothing is going to stop me. The end. Oh boy. Look at that. Another mess. On the back it says, things don't always go by the book. And Louie is upside down. And he says, whatever. I wonder what the end to Louie's story is. He was skipping along, singing tra-la-la, tra-la-la, but he kept getting distracted by all the messes in the book. Now, we do want to take good care of our books, and we don't want blobs of peanut butter and jelly and orange juice, and definitely not crayons or markers in the books. We want to take good care of them. But what we can learn from this book is that even when it seems like things are messed up, sometimes they really are just fine. And when we think about it, we realize maybe what was bothering us wasn't such a big deal after all. We can still have our story. We can still live our life, even when things seem a little messed up. But please do keep peanut butter and jelly out of your books and the library books too. Thank you for joining me for Louie's story. And now you see what we've come to, the shaker song. So you get something to shake with, and I will get our speaker turned on so we can shake together, my friends. Remember, it doesn't matter if you have shaker eggs. You can use anything at all that makes a sound. Maybe it's some keys. Maybe it's a maraca. Maybe it's a baby rattle. Maybe it's a homemade shaker. Or maybe it is shaker eggs. Whatever it is, we are ready to shake. Let's do it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Come on and shake it with me. Shake it on your tummy. Shake it on your tummy. Shake it on your tummy. Come on and shake it with me. Come on, shake it up. Come on, shake it down. Come on, shake it all around. Shake it anywhere you want. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Come on and shake it with me. Shake it on your toes. Shake it on your toes. Shake it on your toes. Come on and shake it with me. Shake it on your knees. Shake it on your knees. Shake it on your knees. Come on and shake it with me. Come on, shake it up. Come on, shake it down. Come on, shake it all around. Shake it anywhere you want. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Come on and shake it with me. Shake it on your head. Shake it on your head. Shake it on your head. Come on and shake it with me. Shake it it on your elbows. Shake it, shake it, shake it on your elbows. Shake it, shake it, shake it on your elbows. Come on and shake it with me. Come on, shake it up. Come on, shake it down. Come on, shake it all around. Shake it anywhere you want. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Shake it, everybody, shake it. Come on and shake it with me. Come on and shake it with me. Come on and shake it with me. Very nice shaking, my friends. Whoa. Another song started playing. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see, I'm going to put my shakers away and get out my scarf. Because next we are going to do a song using our scarves. I'm going to use my blue Storytime scarf, but of course, as always, you can use anything you want. It doesn't have to be a scarf like the one I have. It could be a tissue, it could be a paper towel, it could be an old mask, it could be an old or new t-shirt, it could be your hands. Anything at all will work, my friends. So you can get something to use, even just your hands, and we are going to wave your scarf up and down, up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf up and down. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf side to side, side to side, side to side. Wave your scarf side to side. Wave your scarf. And I am kind of stuck in this little box shape of the computer, but you can do your waving all over the whole room where you are. You don't have to just do little waves. You can wave throughout your whole room. So let's try. Wave your scarf slowly, slowly, slowly. Wave your scarf slowly. Wave your scarf. What comes after slowly? Wave your scarf fast, 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 fast. Wave your scarf fast, fast, fast. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round, round and round. And you can wave yourself around and around too. Wave your scarf round and round. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf. This one's my favorite. Wild and crazy, wild and crazy, wild and crazy. Wave your scarf, wild and crazy. Wave your scarf. Wave your scarf. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave your scarf. Wave goodbye. Wave your scarf. It is almost time for us to say goodbye, my friends. But of course, we will not say goodbye without blowing some bubbles. So, as always, if you have some bubbles and you are allowed to blow bubbles where you are watching, you can join me. If not, just enjoy watching the bubbles that I blow for you. See if you can follow them with your eyes as they float across the screen. See if you can follow them with your finger. And you can sing along with me. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. Almost. Here they come. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, there are bubbles everywhere. There are bubbles in the air, everywhere. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high, way up high. There are bubbles way up high. There are bubbles in the sky. There are bubbles way up high in the sky. There are bubbles way down low, way down low. There are bubbles way down low, way down low. There are bubbles way down low. And they tickle on my toes. There are bubbles way down low on my toes. And the bubbles say goodbye. Say goodbye. And the bubbles say goodbye. Say goodbye. And the bubbles say goodbye. Say goodbye until next time. And the bubbles say goodbye till next time. Goodbye, bubbles. Goodbye, my friends. I hope that you will join me again virtually here on the computer, or maybe in person outside at the library. I hope I will see you soon, one way or the other. I love spending time with you all, my friends. Bye-bye.